What's up, Candyvars, and welcome back to the channel. This is a compilation video of 12 different dresses that you can make in under a day, and they range from beginner project, intermediate to expert levels across different types of fabrics, length, neckline, and just a great way to give you guys a concise list of dresses that you could possibly make for the summer and for the holiday season. Easy to play around with details to suit your preference. But with that being said, let's jump straight into the video. Dress number one is this Ankara A-line dress with collar. This dress I would rank intermediate, and it's something I made around 4 to 5 hours, depending on how quick you sew. It is relatively straightforward to make and it doesn't have sleeves. Dress number two is a bias cut slip dress. This I would rank beginner because you just need to cut the front, the back, add your straps, and you don't need to add any darts or anything, but you do need to finish the neckline for a beautiful finish. And you have a slip dress. This you can make as a mini, midi, or maxi length. Dress number three is this tier dress with a V neckline and this sort of like square cap sleeve. I think my favorite thing about this dress is how it just sits around the bust in the most flattering way. This has 3 gathered skirts that form the bottom half of the dress, and I made this dress a couple of years ago. I need to resurrect it and wear it again this season because I made it in this really lightweight cotton fabric in this cool like blue, black and silver animal print, and this I would rate a beginner to adventurous beginner level, somewhat intermediate depending on how confident you are in your skills. Dress number four is a tiered maxi dress. I am obsessed with the color of this print. This dress is sort of similar to the previous one. The difference is the skirt is a lot longer and then the bodice is a lot shorter, so it's sort of an empire waistline, and the shoulder straps are actually the type that you can just tie on top, so you can adjust to where the neckline sits on your body. This I would rank a beginner project. It took me a couple of hours to make. And so is dress number five. This is a beginner project that you don't even require a sewing pattern for. Is this one shoulder boo-boo that I added this full feather trim around the front edge. This is such an easy dress to make. I have seen this in so many different types of fabrics. You don't even need to add a zip or anything. You just throw it on and you're out the door. This took 3 hours tops to create because of the fact that you don't need to make a sewing pattern for this, and it's just a comfortable dress to wear over the warm season. Dress number 6 is this asymmetric ruffle dress. This one is more an expert level dress because of the fact that you have this asymmetric ruffle on the hemline, and then you have this asymmetric ruffle around the neckline as well. And finishing the hem of curved trims can be a bit tricky, but if done well, it is the most flattering, the most feminine detail to add to a dress. This took me about half a day to make. Number 7 is another maxi dress that I made using this gorgeous pleated fabric. This is the type of dress that you have to pleat the fabric before you join it all together. In terms of construction, it's actually really easy. I would say this is a beginner friendly project if you don't want the ruffly seam on the bottom to just be a straight halter dress. But aside the pleating process, it took me about 2 to 3 hours to make. This is a very easy breezy gown that honestly I think I would dress up or down depending on where I intend to wear this to. Dress number 8 is this drop waist dress with a flare sleeve. This dress is just so pretty, so feminine, so girly. I don't know if it's because I use this like pink print satin, but I just remember it being so comfortable on when I was done making it. It is an expert level dress because of the curved style lines along the busts and the gathered hem detailed, and the fact that it has a sleeve. This would either be an adventurous, intermediate, or expert attempt, and it took me roughly 6 to 8 hours to put everything together. Number 9 is this patchwork maxi dress. This is a beginner friendly project, but I will say the fact that you have to cut down the scraps into similar sized squares and join everything together, that's what the work is in this dress. The actual construction, the most tricky part I would say is maybe finishing off the neckline and the armhole. but the dress itself is really beginner friendly, a great way to use up your scrap fabrics, and it takes only a few hours to make. This I have made in maxi length, but I've seen people actually recreated theirs in mini and midi length, and you can wear it as a loose gown like I've styled it here, or you can add a belt around the waist if you want more definition. Number 10 is a corset dress with this cute bow detail on the front. This is an intermediate project that took roughly 6 to 8 hours to make. It is a type of dress that has boning around the waist, it laces up the back, a zip down the bottom half of the back, and it has like this like trim that just like moves around when I'm walking. This was part of my DIY Queen series where I used 25 pounds to make different styles of gowns, and this was one of the projects that we did. This came out really cute, and it's something I see myself wearing to like a summer wedding if I wanted to. Dress number 11 is a cowl neckline bodycon dress. This I made in the most lush brown velvet. This I would say is a beginner project because of how long it took to make, but my sort of like level of sewing is different from what yours might be, but it's not complicated, I promise you. It's actually a very simple dress, and I always advise I use stretch fabrics for dresses like this. Dress number 12 is another patchwork skater dress. I just love using scrap fabrics and not throwing them away, so any dress that makes me use up my scrap materials I would always reach for. I hope you guys enjoyed this compilation video. All links to all the dresses shown in this video will be in the video description, so if you wanted to see a particular tutorial, you can go ahead, click on the link and watch the video. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Which clothing group should we do next? Should we do bottoms, trousers, shirts, tops? Just leave a comment down below and we could possibly make that happen. Until my next video, have a good morning, afternoon and evening wherever you are. Bye.